So for the makeup, I'm going to be doing the most iconic Gigi Hadid look that she pretty much wears. So her makeup is actually really, really natural. It's very like nothing on the eyes but a red lip or a nude lip and like a bit of winged liner, and I kind of want to do the red lip look where she doesn't wear much on her eyes and she doesn't wear crazy makeup, which I love. So she's got beautiful highlighted skin, and then she has this gorgeous bright red lip which is so beautiful. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the NYX Honey G Me Up primer. So this has like gold flecks in it that gives you such an amazing glow, and it's really good for your skin. It can be used as skincare or as a primer, so I'm using it as a primer today. This is incredible. I love this so much. This is honestly so gloopy, but honestly this is so amazing. No matter how gloopy this is, like it literally looks like pure honey. The smell is amazing. I definitely recommend picking this up if you need a primer. Right, now the next thing is brows. So all I'm going to do, because if you look at Gigi Hadid's eyebrows, they are super natural. They are not drawn in, they are really fluffy and natural. It's kind of her look. So I'm just going to take the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 5. This is my favourite ever brow pencil, and I'm just going to very finely draw some extra hairs in, just fill in a little bit of my sparse areas without it looking too harsh and too drawn on. Right, okay, so I just went off camera just to quickly get my brush and finish off my other eyebrow, and I'm going to just quickly clean up my brows underneath my eyebrow, obviously. So I'm just going to be taking this concealer. Now this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, not contour and define, conceal and define, but this is in the shade C6.5. Now this is so weird because I've never been a 6, but this is like kind of the not too light, not too dark. I really want to naturally carve out my brows and then add a tiny bit just on my lid, but not too much, because again it's going to be kind of a toned down look, especially on the eyes. The skin will have a little bit more foundation because you kind of want the flawless effect. To have that flawless effect, you've got to have more foundation and more of a more intense base, but for my eyes it's kind of less is more with this. So as you can see, my eyes are just like really lightly kind of even out, and it doesn't look harsh. It doesn't look like I've put a ton of concealer on, like it's a canvas. It's nice and smooth. So I'm gonna go on to eyeshadow now. So I'm thinking of either using bronzer or, so I think I'm going to be taking the Zoeva Premier palette. So this is brand new. This is literally just launched. I got it as a PR like gift, which is so amazing, and I did a lot of swatches of it the day it launched to kind of show you guys how fab this is. So you can get this on Beauty Bay. It's only £18. How amazing. And the shade I'm thinking of using today is this shade. Again, Gigi doesn't hardly wear eyeshadow, and if she does, it's slight amount. So I'm just going to add a teeny little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take the palette, add a little bit of this, blend it very slightly, and then I'm going to add a darker shade onto my lash line, and again slightly add this to my lashes to make them look a little bit thicker, but that's it. I'm not going to add liner. I'm really going to try and do her, everyday usual look. I'm just taking this on a Zoeva 227 Luxe Crease Brush. Again, one of my favourite Zoeva brushes, and another Zoeva palette which I just love. Zoeva is
the bomb diggity.
done the best blending I can do. I've kind of made it look like my eyelids are naturally slightly darker anyway, and I feel like I've kind of achieved that. I feel it's very natural, it's very Gigi Hadid. So now I'm going to be taking over my beautiful ABH Soft Modern Glam.
Wow.
That's the Modern Renaissance. If the Modern Renaissance had a baby, it would be Modern Glam. So anyway, I'm going to be taking my ABH Soft Glam palette, which shade right here called Rustic. This is a very slight dark brown, and I might mix it with a tiny little smidgy bit of Cypress Umber because we like that smoky. So I'm going to add that to the lash line and then smoke it out. And I'm going to very gently press this against my lash line because as I see in the pictures, she's got like a very slight darker lash line, more on the outside of your lashes rather than the inside. So I'm just gonna really gently pat this in as if it's kind of natural, you know? Don't we all wish we had like a naturally thick lash line? Because girl, I would love a thick lash line. So for mascara, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal, the Ultimate, oh no, it's not Ultimate.
Wow.
The Unlimited Mascara. This is so hyped up at the moment, but it is really good. And I'm just going to add some of this onto my lashes. I actually love how fab and cool this is. Like, how funky is this? Like,
If I was mascara, I'd be this. Oh, man.
so let's cut the lashes. I don't actually think Gigi actually wears eyelashes. Now I know that I do because my eyes are very small. Small beans, we love a 2 pair of small eyes. Like I have
Small eyes.
It is not attractive. I hate it. Now, I don't know whether to add lashes at the end so you get to see the look without lashes, or do I just add lashes? Because I've got some here from Glamify, and these are like, these are natural. These are natural for me. So these are the Glamify lashes in the style GB30, and they are like this. These are so cute. I'm thinking of adding these because they're not too much. They're kind of, you know, in between, because your girl will be wearing sunglasses anyway for the picture. So I'm probably going to put these on.
Yeah, they're very small. They're perfect.
The scissors are under the camera. Slight issue.
Hi.
My tray of makeup just fell and everything went everywhere, and I've not even got my lashes on yet. So I'm gonna go do my lashes and come back. I hate you so much right now. Are you stuck? So for my base, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. Now, I decided to use Maybelline foundation today because, as you may or may not know, Gigi is like a huge part of Maybelline. She has her own collection with Maybelline, and I thought it was only right to use Maybelline foundation because
We love the connection.
I'm just going to be taking a Real Techniques Expert face brush and my mirror, and I'm going to just blend this into my skin. As I've already applied moisturiser and primer, this is going to go onto my skin so well. Oh my god, the eyelash glue. Man. I just literally did that whole clip with black all over my face.
Fab.
How amazing is that coverage? It is actually so amazing. For the drugstore, that is possibly the best foundation I've ever used. Like, if there's any foundation that I really recommend from Boots or Superdrug, I recommend the Maybelline Superstay. It's so fab. Like, the coverage, the finish of it, it just blends so well into my skin. Oh It's just everything. Now for concealer, I'm going to be taking my Revolution concealer because I'm really trying my best to use drugstore makeup at the moment for you guys, so you don't have to literally spend all your money on makeup. So these are like my ride or die products. This little white top here that I need to take off because you guys can see it. And then my Revolution concealer, which I just love. Like, look at that coverage. This and this together is such a good combination. This concealer is so amazing, and then the foundation with it, just together, my skin really does look flawless, and that's kind of what we want because Gigi does have flawless skin. She is a flawless queen. I've just grabbed my powder because I don't want my under eye creasing, so I'm just going to add the most tiniest bit of translucent powder just under my eyes because I don't want it to go cakey or anything because, again, flawless is the key here. I just add it right underneath instead of going all the way down because I want all this bit very dewy, but I'm just going to set right underneath my eye. But again, that will just be covered with mascara anyway. I'm gonna add mascara to my lower lash line. I'm going to be adding my MAC mascara. This is the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. This is a sample, but I do love this certain mascara for my lower lash line because it doesn't clump and it's so long and just really, really natural without clumping. Then I'm just going to add a very slight natural bronze using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 35. I think it's rubbed off because I love it that much, but all I do is I just add a slight bit on my beauty blender just on the tip and then I just blend. Love using creams on my skin instead of powders because it just has a much more natural effect, and with this little guy it is incredible. Oh, just look how natural. I love it. It's like got the most natural bronze. And then I'm just going to add a slight bit as well to my forehead just because I don't want to look too pale because I want a slight overall little bit of bronze. Like, I've been in the sun, even though we all know I never go in the sun. Yes. So now I've done my cream contour and bronzer. My skin is literally looking so fab. I love the effect. I'm gonna now add highlighter. Now she is glowy anyway, but she does have a really nice light highlighter. It's not beaming, it's like an everyday highlighter, which I will admit I just love on people. So I'm gonna apply the Balm Illuminizer. I think that is kind of my choice because I feel like this is a great everyday highlighter. I do love this because no one wants a line, like an actual line of where you applied it. You kind of want it to be a really nice effect. Bit on my chin. I'm gonna add some just in the middle of my forehead because she always seems to have a very, very light glow in her forehead, which I love. Like, that is so flattering. And then just on the bridge. The last step in this that I feel, apart from lips, the last step I'm going to be doing is my brows. So I have filled them in and now I'm going to add my brow gel. And again, it's drugstore. I really wanted to make sure most of this was drugstore as possible. So this is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. And I've chosen the dark brown colour. This is like my shade. And I kind of go over the top with this. So I finished off my makeup and I've just put my hair in this little bun because this is kind of Gigi Hadid's statement hairstyle. She always wears a bun or her hair down behind her head. Now I always do that, so I thought I'd just wear a bun. It's one of my favourite hairstyles at the moment. And now it's time for the red lips. In the Kiss Me Quick lip liner from MAC. This is literally what I say to all of my boys, kiss me quick. This is a really pretty red. So I feel like with my hair and my lips, like that really pulls off the Gigi Hadid vibes. Like I do have very similar hair to Gigi, and my hair I've tried to like replicate as best I can thanks to my mama. She is my hairdresser, she is amazing. Gigi always wears a good big long coat. I have got a brown coat as well, which I think I might try on, but then once that's done, that is pretty much the style all complete. Like I have completed the Gigi Hadid style. Okay, so I've added this jacket, so I know you can only see the top half, but I've just got like a black top underneath. But she does wear this, like, she does wear this design of jacket. So I actually think that this coat works much better. I feel like it's a lot more Gigi. So basically this is just a really oversized brown long jacket. This is really pretty. This is actually from Zara. I absolutely love it. I've just recently got it. I love it. The collar on it is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like a lot more like Gigi. And then for accessories, I've decided to go for sunglasses because she always wears these kind of sunglasses, like round ones. So these are my choice. It does really suit. And when I wear them, oh my god, like, now I've put my sunglasses on, this is very Gigi inspired. I feel like Gigi Hadid a lot. I feel like the jacket has really made it. The sunglasses, I love it so much. So this is the final overall look. So I've gone for this really long brown jacket that I actually bought from Zara. That's too big for me, but it works perfectly for this look because she wears huge oversized jackets. And then on my feet I've actually got my Air Force Ones, I think. These are absolutely perfect because she always wears trainers with a lot of her looks. So I thought to wear my Nike Air Force because I think, you know, it's actually a vibe. Like, it really goes. And then I've got my sunglasses from Topshop. These are like the Ray-Ban dupes. They're amazing. I love these. These are like making me want to get the Ray-Ban ones. And then my red lip and my bun. And I love this whole look. It's very Gigi Hadid and it's my style actually. I'm kind of liking this. I wouldn't normally wear a brown jacket with white trainers, but I'm actually really liking it. So yeah, that is the finished look. For today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed this inspired Gigi Hadid transformation. I love doing this kind of video, and if you wanted me to do more like Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim, I could even try and get wigs to make it even more realistic. But because Gigi is so, like, the hair colour is pretty much the same, and also a lot of you guys see that like I look like Gigi, which is madness. Like, that is such a huge compliment. But thank you. I really hope you enjoyed watching. A huge shout out to every one of you guys because you mean so much to me. Your support, like 300,000, what the heck, like I can't believe it. Like, I actually can't get over it. I really, really, really mean it. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You mean so much to me, and I love creating so much content for you. So definitely write down below what you would like to see from me. These kind of videos, I do prefer them, these kind of videos. I love filming them, and let me know if you want me to do more inspired looks, and I will see you on Wednesday for a brand new vlog. Mwah.